I call it the interrogation room because I say all it's missing is a swinging light bulb.
Less than 1 month since our first story aired, mothers at the Nebraska Capitol no longer have to pump in a place some called unsanitary and insulting. But the battle is not over yet. The Capitol building now has a 9 by 5 foot space called a lactation module, but State Senator Michaela Cavanaugh says she's still pushing a bill to require the Capitol to provide an actual room for pumping. We stopped by the Capitol to check out the new module and talk to the state senator about why she says this pod isn't good enough.
It is certainly much better than the empty stall in the women's restroom. It is a large step forward.
It has an app with smart access, USB ports, ventilation.
And look at a sunrise or sunset while you're at it.
This is the Momova, and Capitol Administrator Bob Ripley says it's available to any mom that needs to pump at the Capitol.
It's of the proper size, it's made of great materials, keeping it sanitary and clean.
But Senator Michaela Cavanaugh says it's missing something very important.
Pumping equipment has little pieces, and milk, you need to sanitize that. And you can't do that without water.
Ripley says there is water. Down the hallway, in the same bathroom mothers used to pump in.
It's just a pedestal sink, so there's nowhere to lay anything out. And it's it's the bathroom sink, so I always wash the sink before I wash my stuff.
According to the CDC, after every pumping, mothers should take apart and clean every piece of the pump that comes in contact with milk.
If it's not cleaned properly, there can be bacterial growth, and that would then hurt baby. It would make baby sick.
Omaha Milkworks director Angie Cantrell says there's more to cleaning a pump than just rinsing it out.
You should be using a basin-style washing system so the pump parts never touch the bottom of the sink. Just the interaction of food particles and potentially in a public restroom type setting you would have fecal matter and those types of things. Those shouldn't be coming in contact with the breast pump parts since it's your baby's food.
Is it sanitary to use a restroom sink to clean materials that you would use to feed a baby?
Sure. That's a good question and one that I'd probably ask a nursing mother. However, that is the recommendation of the people who make this module. They indicated to us they don't recommend, in fact, they don't provide facilities in this module for water and drainage. It reduces the prospect of having an increased sanitation problem.
No, that is not why we don't put sinks in the pods. It doesn't have anything to do with not, the sink in the pod is no more or less sanitary than a pod without a sink.
Nikki Micko with Momova says none of the pods have running water because Momova is meant to move, and attaching pipes would make moving it difficult and really expensive. Senator Cavanaugh says it's not just about the pod, it's where it was put.
The copy center is here and it is an active facility, but it isn't a nonstop flow of people using those machines while a nursing mother might try to get in and use the module.
And I think that also speaks to the dignity of the thoughtfulness of having a dedicated space for women.
Every square foot of space in the Capitol is spoken for, every square inch.
Cavanaugh says a simple solution would be to wall off a portion of a restroom, making a separate place for mothers to pump.
I mean, it's just a plaster wall and a door and a sink, but in a restroom that currently has water. So it would be just using the water that's there, the plumbing that's there.
And while that likely would cost more than this pumping pod, she says you can't put a price on the message it sends.
We appreciate working moms. We appreciate that they're trying to balance their home life and their work life and be the parent that they want to be.
According to Milkworks, breastfeeding mothers are supposed to pump every 2 to 3 hours.